Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine tutorial series on how to create an open world game. So today I'm going to attach a bow and a quiver to the back of my character. So I'm going to start with the implementing the bow and arrow mechanics. So this is the first step. And yeah, you can see the bow and the arrow attached to my back like this. And as always, this episode is sponsored by these generous Patreons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Alright, so first I have imported this bow with an animation like this and this quiver. This one. Right, so those are the assets that I'm going to use to implement my bow and arrow system. Right, so the first step is attaching this bow and the quiver into the back of my character. So first I'll get started with the quiver. First I'll open my human character and I have attached these weapons to the back of my character through a scene component, and that scene component is attached to a socket. So similarly I'll open my skeletal mesh of the character and add a similar socket just like for the swords to the bow. So this is sword socket. I'll add a same part to in order to add the bow. I should call it bow socket. That would be much appropriate. Okay, so this is the bow socket and I'll give it the same location as the sword 1 socket. So I'll copy the relative location of the sword 1 socket and paste it to the bow socket like this, and I'll move it to a little bit to the middle of the character like this. So sword 1 will be here, sword 2 will be here, and bow will be in the middle, the quiver and the bow both. Okay, I'll close it, and then just like these weapon straps I'll add a new scene component. I'll call it bow strap, and this bow and bow, in order to use bow I need to have the bow itself and also the quiver. So I'll first start with the quiver. Here's the quiver. Okay, I'll drag and drop this quiver under this bow strap like this. Okay, first I should attach this bow strap to the bow socket like this, and yeah, as you can see this is not properly attached. So I'll first pause the animations of this human, and if you don't see this option, if it is like this, you can use this drop down to show advanced options and pause. Right, so I'm going to keep the relative location and rotation of this quiver object relative to the bow strap or its parent object to 0, because that's easier when I do manipulations through code. So I'm going to change only this bow strap location to properly attach it to the back of the character. I'll rotate it like this, and I'll switch to world position, world space, so that easier to handle these things. No, this is not good. Okay. Right, how does it look now? Okay, I'll enable the animations again. It seems good enough. Let's see how it looks in the game view. Right, the quiver is there, and yeah, it goes a little bit into the character, which is not good. But it's not like that here. Okay, anyway, that's okay for now. You can fix it on yourself, fixing the location and the rotation. Right, so the next thing is I need the bow. This is just the quiver. Now I need the bow. Right, so to attach the bow, this is a skeletal mesh, and I'm not going to just drag and drop it to here, because this is a weapon and I already have a blueprint for weapons. So I'm going to create a child blueprint like this, and I'll call it, this is not a melee weapon, PP bow. And here I'm going to change this, instead of this static mesh, I'll hide this, and I'll add this skeletal mesh of the bow. And I'll enable this weapon for a second, and this is the place that this weapon will be grabbed or by the character. Therefore I'll move this bow like this to match with that. Yeah, and I'll go back to perspective mode and hide this one. Alright, now here I'll drag and drop this bow blueprint into my character like this. Well, I'm gonna need another strap, so I'll name this one, instead of bow strap, to quiver strap, and duplicate it and name this one bow strap. And reattach it back to bow socket and reset these. changes, and then drag and drop this one under that. Okay, now you can see the location is off, and I'll fix it. First I'll pause the animations. Wait, I changed this one. I need to only to change the bow strap. Oops. How do I attach this properly? Is this good enough? Okay, this seems okay to me, and I'll change this on a little bit like this as well, and let's see how it looks in the player. Okay, I forgot to enable animations. Right, now my character have the bow and the quiver and the other weapon. Okay, so now the attaching bow and the quiver to my back of my character is done, and the next step is equip how to equip the bow and arrow. And I think I should do the equipping bow part in the next episode, because otherwise this part will be much longer. And thanks for watching. So I'll upload the source code to my Patreon page, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club right here. I'll put the link in the description below, and see you in the next episode with the equip bow part.